Hello! It is the 2nd. It is Labor Day, the 2nd of September, so that can only mean one thing. August favorites. It just flew by for me. August was a really good month. Lots of stuff happening for me, at least. Always going around different places and stuff like that. My sister's birthday, both my sister's birthdays were this month. It's just, it was a lot of stuff going on and a lot of time to collect some favorites, and I have a whole bunch because this is my first favorites video. I got a little overzealous, a little overexcited. I had so many things to show y'all, so I guess let's just go ahead and get started. So I have some beauty stuff, and I have, you know, books, movies. I have the whole shebang. We'll start with non-beauty first. So a non-beauty favorite, first of all, is a candle that I got from Target. It doesn't say how much it was. I think it was around like anywhere between like $10 to $15. Not very expensive, especially not compared to the ones that you can get from Bath and Body Works, which I still really like. But anyways, this candle's from Target. It is the Bali Sunrise Scented Soy Candle. It's really good. It smells so good. Let's see if it has anything on here. It doesn't say anything about it, no scent portfolio about what it smells like, but it smells like summer. It was a good way to bring summer out with a bang, and summer's gonna be over soon, and I'm so sad. Even though when you live in Texas, summer is just like an idea because Texas is so hot all the time, which I'm sure you hear about all the time. And you probably think we ride around on horses and wear our hats and everything like that. But sadly we don't, even though that would be pretty cool to do. I wouldn't mind that. I'm not a very good driver. Much better at riding horses than I am at driving. But anyways, back to the favorites. Bali Sunrise, really good choice. We have movies next. So my boyfriend is kind of a nerd, but I love him. He's a fussy nerd. But anyways, he is into, you know, Star Wars and Star Trek, and if you've ever seen Big Bang Theory, which is one of our favorite shows to watch, I tell him all the time that he's a mix of Sheldon and Howard together. Like, he has the smart side of Howard where he can invent things and everything, and the humor of Howard, he kind of has that, but then like the analytical, sort of never really getting the jokes, sarcasm, non-sarcasm, sarcasm of Sheldon. It's like in one. He is a big fan of Indiana Jones, which brings me to the Indiana Jones. So good. I never believed him when I heard him talking about Indiana Jones and all those things that he loves so much, and Indiana Jones being one of them. Never believed him about how awesome it was. Just kind of let him do his own little nerd thing. Never really bothered him about it. But I was like, you know what? I want to see what it's all about. I had seen the latest one, The Kingdom Crystal Skull, but I never seen any of the older ones with Harrison Ford in it. Well, they all have Harrison Ford. But I never seen the other ones, and so he had like 2 of them maybe, and then like the newest one, but he didn't have like the rest of, I don't know how many of them he had. But anyways, he got the rest of them, and he was like, you have to see them. So we sat down, and over the period of 2 days, we watched all 4 of the movies, and I must say, I was pretty impressed. I did like them, and Harrison Ford was really hot when he was young. Whew. This is a favorite because of who's on it. Can you see? Can you see? I'm a huge fan of Lily Collins. Maybe like a week or so ago, not even a week ago, we went to go watch The Mortal Instruments, which is one of my favorite books of all time. All time. I've been waiting for this movie to come out for years. And when I found out that Lily Collins was going to be the main character, Clary, I flipped a lid. I don't know why. I just really like Lily Collins. She's like really down to earth, and she's Phil Collins' daughter, and she's just so pretty, and I love her fashion and everything like that. And she was on this month's cover of 17 magazine, and I was pretty excited. So when I got this in the mail, which was my first magazine of actually like subscribing, because I finally broke down and I was like, you're gonna just subscribe to Crystal, you have to do it because it just costs more to just buy the magazine off a whim when you're at the gas station or, you know, grocery store every single time you go. So you might as well just subscribe and get them and not have to worry about going to go get the newest issue. And that's what I did, and this was the first issue, and it was fate. It was like life was telling me you were meant to have 17 magazine. And then I think another one of my favorites, I think this is like the last of like the books sort of things, is the Divergent series, which as far as I know, Divergent and Insurgent are the only ones that are out right now. But I already got finished. English. I already finished reading Divergent. So good. I read this like in a day. I'm not even lying. Like, I'm a speed reader, but I read this pretty quickly, and it was just so good. And then, so of course I had to go back and get Insurgent like 2 days later, and I got this, and I'm almost to the end of it. I have this much more to go. I just can't seem to find the time in the past day or so to finally finish reading it. But it's really good. They're going to come out with the movie here this next, in the next year, 2014, because it's 2013 right now. But anyways, they're coming out with the movie, and Shailene Woodley from Secret Life of the American Teenager, she's going to be the main character. So let's just hope it doesn't get ruined like some unsaid movies that were books, that were turned into movies, that were ruined. You know who you are. Next is a cup that I was searching for forever. Okay, I knew that they had these character cups at like H-E-B and Walmart and stuff like that, and I've been looking forever for this cup. I knew they had to have one because they have all the birthday supplies and stuff like that with this character all over it, and I've been a huge fan of Tinkerbell for quite some time. I love Peter Pan. When the Diamond Edition came out, my boyfriend got it for me. It's so sweet of him. I was looking forever for this cup, and I finally found it. Moving right along. Okay, so I think that's it for the non-beauty favorites. We have lots of non-beauty booty, rockin' away. Anyways, we have lots of non-beauty favorites, and I'm just gonna set those. I'm sure that was really nice looking. Okay, the rest of the stuff, beauty. Moving along, what y'all really came here to see, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. I like the beauty stuff and I like the non-beauty stuff. I like to see both of both worlds, because you know what? People just can't be all about makeup. It's just not even an option. It's Labor Day, y'all. I have to. I was gonna make some tea, but I decided against it. I got the Cranberry Lime Splash Smirnoff, and if you're not old enough to drink, you know what? Go have yourself some tea, because tea's really good too. But I'm old enough to drink, and like I said, it's Labor Day. I'm not working today. I don't have anywhere to go. We made sure we did our grocery shopping earlier. And now, with the cranberry lime out of the way, which is one of my always favorites, we're moving on to beauty. So let's start with the nails first, which I'm actually wearing this color right now. It's what I got in my this latest Ipsy bag, the Academy Glam bag, something or other, Academy Glam bag from Ipsy. It was a nail polish from Nailtini in My Tai. It's this really pretty sort of darker, not really darker, but like more burnt orange. It has a little tinge of coral in it, so it's not quite orange, like Longhorn orange, but then it's not, you know, coral either. I'm actually have it on my nails right now, which got shipped because I had to do the dishes. You know, there's chores in life that you just gotta do, and I had to do them. But anyways, I have this coral nail polish, not the coral, Mai Tai nail polish on right now. I have the Mai Tai at the top, and then I have a Coral Reef from Sally Hansen underneath it. I don't know. I was bored and I wanted to try something new because I see all the girls in the magazine with their cute little nails, and I think we just determined that I'm just not meant to be a manicurist. I'm not the best at it. But anyways, I'm wearing that color right now. I was wearing it for about a week and a half and I just can't stop. I can't stop. I keep putting it back on because it's just so pretty and it's very complimenting. It's a nice transition color, I think, from summer to fall. And then like the leaves are changing. Thing that I got from my last glam bag, which is one of my favorites out of all the glam bags, is a Mica Beauty Cosmetics shimmer powder in bronze. And it's so pretty, y'all. I'm actually wearing it on my neck right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really pretty color, especially if like a hazily green sort of color to your eyes. Browns too, of course. I'm sure it'll look good on anybody, but this color especially looks really good on those colored eyes. It looks great on my eyes, I think, because you're your biggest critic. But it's really, really pretty color. I don't know if I can swatch it for you. But it's just kind of this coral, why do I want to keep saying coral? Shimmery bronze color. It's just a really pretty color and I really like it. It's kind of just one of those things I've been rushing to for an everyday sort of look. I'm wearing it a lot, but I really like it. And like I said, that was from my last Ipsy bag. Another beauty favorite is a product from maybe about 2 Ipsy bags ago. I'm not really sure. But it's the Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter. And I just basically use it as an eye brightener. I put it kind of like on the in corners of my eyes and up towards my brow bone. And I have it on right now, but then I just kind of like get a brush and sort of mat it out a little bit. I don't like it to be like really crisp. I like it sort of have more of a glow to it, a more natural look to it. But that's what I'll do. I've been wearing this almost every single time I put on makeup. You can guarantee I'm putting on this little baby. And I need to figure out how to sharpen it because it's getting pretty dull because I use it so often. But then next is a favorite that I just keep on going to. I'll try like other mascaras, like this last time I got a mascara in my Ipsy bag, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and try it because I like trying new stuff. But I just keep going back to this mascara. So that's why it's in this favorites video. It is the Maybelline's The Falsies Flared Volume Express. And of course, I'm wearing it right now. But it is just, I just can't even. It is just a really pretty wand. It does a nice effect to my eyelashes, exactly what I want them to do. I want to make my eyelashes look like they're fake without having to go through the trouble putting on fake eyelashes, because honestly, I've never really done it before. It kind of scares me. Some things about beauty scare me. Not gonna lie, the idea of having to stick that to your eye and the glue and stuff like that, it just doesn't work for me because I'm not the most graceful of people, and I can only imagine I would like stab myself in the eye with some glue. Just bad things would happen. But this mascara is the bomb. Can't go wrong. And then another thing, I think it's the last thing. Yeah, it's the last thing of my beauty favorites. Is another thing I'm wearing right now because I love it so much and I just can't stop. And I mentioned it, not mentioned it, put it in the credits of my looks for my other videos. At least 2 other videos maybe. Is the Revlon why don't I know the name of it already? I have like 500 of these. The Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter in Pink Lemonade. That's the bottom, the side. And it's kind of worn down because I've worn it a lot and I'm wearing it right now. But it's just a really pretty pink color. So pretty. And it goes on really nicely. I don't know if you've ever used the lip butters before, but they are my favorite lip product by far. And it just looks really pretty on my lips. Me, I like more of the sheen of color more than just like an all over color, and lip butters does that for me, especially the Pink Lemonade. You can tell that it hasn't done the lips, but then again you're just like, what is she wearing? Is it lip gloss? Is it lipstick? Is it her lips? I don't know. Why don't you come closer and see? But anyways, it's a really pretty color that I'm wasting away with my drink. So that's all of the favorites, and now I have a few unfavorites. I know this video is going like really long, but I just couldn't help myself. Like I said, I was super duper excited about filming this video for y'all, for me. But I have some unfavorites. Just 4. Okay. Everybody has unfavorite beauty products, and one of them actually isn't mine. I'm going to start with that one. It's a spray that we got from my boyfriend while we were grocery shopping because he ran out of his cologne. He wears the Fierce from Abercrombie & Fitch. It has like the man body on it. But anyways, he ran out of it. It's expensive. We didn't want to go to the mall to go get it. So we're like, we're just going to grab this real quickly. You use the body wash of it. Why not use the body spray? Nope. I'm not even going to spray this for y'all so you can smell-o-vision it. It's that nasty. Just, I can tell, I would be asleep and he would spray it before you go to work or something, and I can smell it down the hallway. It would wake me up. That's how nasty this smells to me. I don't know why. And he didn't like that I didn't like it, but he can't go without putting spray on or putting cologne on or something, and it's like an OCD thing for him. But for me, it's, I'm sorry, but it's awful. I don't like this smell. It's an Excite from Axe. I'm just not a big fan. Maybe it's just Axe spray in general, not really sure. I haven't experienced Axe spray very much since high school. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And then I have a nail polish, which it's not really this nail polish per se. It's sadly all glitter nail polishes. I think we've already established that I'm not a very good manicurist, so putting it on is going to be like the same as taking it off for me. It's an ordeal. I like to paint my nails, but taking off the nail polish is like the worst thing. Ugh, I dread it. And glitter nail polish, no matter how pretty it may be, is the worst. And it takes forever for me to have it dry. This one is in Wet n Wild. I don't even think there's like a color on it anymore. Oh, it's just called Sparkled. Wet n Wild. But it's just so sad. I love glitter. Glitter's my thing. I can't. Another thing, this is a non-favorites from my last Glamour Academy glam bag. I tried it. I even wore it in a video. And it's not that I hate it, because hate isn't the word. We don't want to use the word hate. But it's not that I like seriously dislike it or anything. it's an unfavorite. I'm never going to use it again. I can't give it away because you don't want to share mascaras. It's bad things happen. But it is the Pixie Lash Boost Mascara in Blackest Black. We just don't like it. It's just not, especially compared to the mascara, my Everyday Favorites mascara that we've already mentioned, the Falsies. I mean, once you go Falsies, you never go back. Sorry, Jack. My last thing, which I have to keep on using until I find something else, but this is a primer that it says it's perfect and correct primer, so it's supposed to perfect your skin and correct it. And me having some redness to my skin and having, you know, some pigmentation from having acne when I was younger, I go towards things that are going to correct my skin. Skin. I want to perfect it, correct it, all sorts of prime it. And I am a primer person. I put it on before I do the rest of my makeup. I believe in primer. But I figured I would try the Almay because I've used their eye products before, and I was like, hey, maybe I can use their skin products. Maybe they'll do me some good. And it didn't work. This is the Almay Smart Shade Perfect Correct Primer. It says it's supposed to instantly smooth and color correct skin, lavender to even out, and brighten skin tone, green to reduce redness. And, you know, for the most part, it does. It does correct the color, I want to say, and it does add a nice sort of prime. But as you're putting it on, it feels greasy. Of course, it dries out. It doesn't feel greasy on your skin afterwards. And it smells. I can't get over the smell. It overwhelms me. I've been trying to look for a primer that doesn't smell, and it's just not happening. It's not working. It's not going anywhere, and I need to find something fast. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, because I would really appreciate it. For being a primer believer, finding a primer would be awesome, because that means less time you have to put it on your foundation, and I'm all for that. I think that is all for my favorites. So I had some favorites, and I had some unfavorites. I had some magazines, books, all sorts of cool stuff. Hopefully you liked this video. We don't have to worry about nothing. 'Cause we got the Just a moment of silence. Ta-da! Moving right along. We have lots of non-beauty favorites, and I'm just gonna set those. I'm sure that was really nice looking. And one. You know who you are. It's Labor Day, y'all.